Hey guys, so you must be wondering where I am. Such a huge place, and you must be wondering what are these big machines, everything which are there here. So all these machines, everything that you see here, that setup that you see here is just for one sugar. So that you can see here, as you can see, these machines were once used to make sugar. There are so many to explore in this factory actually. You can just see that if you explore every little corner, there will be something which you can see about the sugar making, which you can see there. And these were the vessels in which they used to carry the sugar after it was made. Just to produce a spoonful of sugar, so much is done. Hey guys, behind me is the chimney, Boplas chimney stack, and this was one of the chimney stacks. There were over 300 of them during the time when, so you can see it's a huge chimney stack, and you can also see here like there's nice reflection that they have, you can capture here in this glass, that nice reflection of the chimney stack. And basically it was one of the finest on the island, and it's been there since the 19th century. And there you have a good view of it.
Yes, that is
18. Hey guys, so we are here in the sugar factory in Mauritius, and as you can see, there are these gigantic machines. Let me tell you the process of how this sugar is actually formed. As soon as sugarcane comes into this factory, they are put into these gigantic machines, which basically chops up the sugarcane, makes it into smaller pieces, and then after that, once that is made, it is squeezed like a lemon, so that all the syrup comes out from the sugarcane. And once the syrup comes out from the sugarcane, it is cooked till it becomes like a sticky syrup, and then that syrup will be then used to be made into crystals, and then they separate the crystals and the sugar syrup, and crystals are then used for like mostly the all these sweet treats that you're seeing. So as you can see behind me, these are these gigantic machines from where you can actually the cane juice, and from cane to juice actually the entire thing can be made. Just have a look here. They're still, some of them are still functioning to show us how it is. Just be careful when you're with children here so that you don't really, get hurt. But yeah, you can actually see most of it. And this was like the bullock cart, like a sample of a bullock cart which was used to transport the sugar canes from the field to the factories. So you can see that here, a bullock cart which is here. And this was where it was weighed, basically to see that how much was the weight of the sugar cane and how much you're taking it. So you can actually see that. Before the mills, this is something which we see in India also. As you can see, if you turn the handle, this is where we have sugarcane juice in India. We get sugarcane juice by all the road corners in India, which is actually something like this, where you actually turn the handle and you get the basically it squeezes the sugar cane into syrup or juice. So they also have a kids corner here where you get to learn more about the entire process of sugar making from a kid's perspective. So here actually they will take you, and this is a location where you can actually, small auditorium is there for children, or even young adults actually can come and sit down here. It's like very nicely themed, like candy tree, marshmallow seeds, and then you have a very nice video about how the sugar is made. And this is like basically it's in French, but I guess it will be like also interesting to see like the different cultures which you can get here. Once you press there, and then it starts.
Oh, la jolie fille, je fonce. Salut, je suis Rax le Martin. J'habite pas très loin de chez toi, mais plutôt au-dessus.
Bonjour, moi c'est Floris. Mais qu'est-ce que tu as sur les oreilles?
So as you can see, you get a story of Raj and Floris. So it's wonderful for children to understand more about the entire process. Hey guys, so this is one of the Infield Locomotive, basically a locomotive engine which was used during the times of the British, basically to get the sugarcane from the fields to the factories. And as you can see, this is like a representative engine that they have showcased here. Now rum tasting is there, no? Hey guys, what you see behind me are these huge bags filled with sugar. So this is basically they wanted to showcase like how these sugars were transported across the world, the Mauritian sugar, in these huge ships that you see behind me, the replica of the huge ships that you see behind me. And let me just take a walk across this ship, and then you can see like this is where all the this is the ship in which they used to transport all the Mauritian sugar. And as you can see, these are the kind of Mauritian gunny bags in which they used to transport the sugar. This is a ship where they used to transport the Mauritian sugar across the world, and Mauritian sugar is very famous across the world. So let me just take you around and show you in the ship what is there. Some of the pictures of the people transporting these sugars, they were so well built, and some of the laborers were used, and of course some of the slaves were also used. And this is of course the locomotive. What you see behind me is the locomotive which was used to transport the sugarcane from the fields to the sugarcane factories like this. So just see Port Louis at that time how it was. Actually.